Hello, this is Lady Boulay, and thank you for clicking on the video. Thank you for your support. Thank you for all you do to support the channel. And yes, we are commanded to love one another, whether we want to or not, or whether we agree with each other or not. And I just want to say that there is a human side to this mass deportation. I don't live around a lot of immigrants. There are a few here and there once in a while. Primarily, I live among black and white people, and that's what I've been around all my life. But I did live in New York for a few years after I graduated from college, and then I'm now between Georgia and Alabama. So primarily where I live is just black people and white people with a few immigrants scattered around from time to time. So I don't see the up close human side of mass deportation. So I came across this video on TikTok and it really kind of brought it home to me. So I want you to listen to it and let me know what you think about it.
Okay, so if y'all ever worked at FedEx warehouse, you know that you have to go through security and then you have to go into the building. Y'all, they literally, and then you have your clock in card or you use your fingerprint. Y'all, they literally had to like block the Haitians from literally like clocking in. Like, even though they had told them, like, listen, if you don't have, you know what I'm saying, the proper paperwork or whatnot, you have to go. Y'all, when I tell y'all, them Haitians was still showing up to the job. They was still showing up to the job, y'all. Like, I literally had to translate and let them know, like, you can't clock in because they have blocked you from the system. Like, they are still trying to work. And I'm not even gonna lie, it was like so emotional because to see them be so dedicated to a job, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of them was still on the schedule, of course, you know, so they still like chancing their chances, like, okay, well, let me still go in and make money for the rest of the week, you know, and they literally had to do that. And you know, it's bittersweet because I understand, you know, if I say you can't work and you know you need these paperwork, why are you still trying to clock in? But then at the same time, though, like, they are going to be left without having a job for weeks, for months, for years. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? The good thing is that, you know, a lot of them, some of them, you know, a few of them may not get deported. You know what I'm saying? They just may have to find under the table jobs, you know, to basically, you know, be able to take care of themselves and their families or whatnot. So that's the update. They are literally officially like got rid of everybody there because it was a few of them that was literally hiding, like not hiding, but you know what I'm saying, like literally in there, like, I hope I don't, you know what I'm saying, they don't pay me no mind or they don't know, but they got your name on the paper, like, you gotta go. So that's the update. It was really, really sad. And I'm not even gonna lie, they let go all the people that literally like that's hardworking, like that's really hardworking. Now just imagine if all the Americans that are really making a big deal about Haitians being in America, I guess living the American dream. Imagine if y'all showed up to work like that. Imagine if y'all showed up every time y'all was on the, you know what I'm saying, schedule, every time, like, to do y'all work, to perfecting y'all job. America probably would be great again. So consider that the next time y'all want to sit here and say, oh, but this is not their country. They need to go to their country and build their country. Well, bitch, build your shit. Because, bitch, I'm tired of y'all lazy asses. Yeah, I said it.
That is a moving testimony, and it presents a different side of a very serious issue, which brings to the point that these Haitians and these immigrants that are getting on social media platforms, cussing out people and trying to make people feel obligated to come out and do something for them and talking about how great they are and how much Haiti fought in 1804 and Haitians are this and Haitians can take on ice. See, they're not doing anything but hurting their people's chances of getting an extension on their protective status. If they were to come to people the right way and say, We really don't want to go back to Haiti. It's really dangerous down there. Or we really like it up here. And we wish we could network with the Black American community or any community, but appeal to people on a human level and not coming up here with all this boasting and bragging that nobody's impressed with, and all they're doing is pissing people off. But when you hear a story like this of real people being affected by this situation, then it makes you feel sympathy for them. Because those people are not the ones on social media doing all this bragging and running their mouth. Those people really need to work, and they really want to work. And I'm one of the ones who say that they shouldn't just be letting anybody in this country just walking up in here whenever they feel like it. I'm one of those people that says that, because the reality is that you got to have borders in your country. You got to have some kind of rules about who's coming in and who's going out, and definitely wanting to know who the people are that's coming into your country. And I don't think that's being unfair. But that was kind of a heart-wrenching story about people who are dedicated to the job and really want better for their lives. So their countrymen and women need to hear this. And maybe they need to learn how to move a little differently. And at least people won't be saying they want you to go home. At least people can say, I feel bad for you. I wish it was something I could do. Or, I feel bad for you. You need to go see an immigration lawyer. They might be able to do something to help you. It's better to have the goodwill of people than to have the bad will, than to have people saying, yeah, I want you to go home. You need to go home. You shouldn't have come up in here illegally in the first place. It's better to have people to feel compassion for you than contempt. So that's a lesson for all of us. That's a lesson for all of us. Okay, y'all, let me know what you think about the video, and have a good evening.